Good morning, guys. I am still getting over the cold that I had in the last vlog, but it's too foggy to ride, and I really need to sort out this trailer. It has gone green. It is disgusting. The inside is disgusting, and it's just dirty. The back actually has some mouldy hay in it because I left some hay in the hay net and I forgot about it. I cleaned my poo out, but I forgot about it, and I looked at the day, it's gone mouldy, it's disgusting. It just needs doing. So do you know what? I'm emptying the entire trailer. I've put a rug out. I've also got a box of goodies. I went to B&M and bought some stuff. I'm gonna upcycle some of the drawers, and I am just having a full-blown revamp. So let's get it emptied and crack on.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just in.
I have to interrupt this pleasing time lapse. I left the window open slightly. That's mushroom. Like, what? I actually have never seen that. It's anyway, the hay has gone, or the hay lid has gone all mouldy. I did take the poo out, but I want to wash it. But that mushroom's rank. Oh my god, that's so strong. Get off. Oh my god, I'm about to get some gloves. It's proper pushed it away. Nasty.
You're the bride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way.
Okay, that hasn't gone to plan. I still don't have a car cleaning brush, so I can't reach the top. I haven't got a ladder. I was being stupid and standing on the front, and actually I can't do it. So I either need to take it to one of those sort of professional car cleaning places, or admit defeat and get Brad to help, because we haven't got a jet wash. But he's got all the car cleaning stuff for the tractors, so I need to go and get those really. But it does look a little bit better. I just don't want to carry on because get out the sun, that's where I can reach to. So it's just gonna look daft if I was to go along only as far as I can reach. It's just gonna look really silly. Now this just needs sweeping out, and then I need to just wipe the floor and everything inside. So I think we're going to do that because I'm secretly more excited to put away all my new storage. So yeah, let's get that bit finished. Right, so before we start cleaning, I think I'm going to empty everything that's in here onto the seats and organise it from there, put that back, and then do the rest. Because I've got all this and I'm basically just carrying too much junk, which is obviously adding to weight and not helping my storage problem. So let's empty this first. Right, so actually the thing is, before I can sort out my storage, I have taken these out of my work van, and the idea is I want to put them in the back here because, like you've known before, I've had ooh, they're gonna fit. What side? Oh, we'll go there. But you know, before I had my medical kit hanging on here, and I had treats and just things like that. But actually what I find is when I go off for lessons or just like to meet up with friends for a hack, I'm really bad at brushing her, basically. I always brush her before I go and clean her and that, but when I get there I tend to sort of like tack up and I'm like, oh, can't be asked to walk around the front and get my grooming kit out and get a brush. So I want to put in here like a brush, a hoof pick and a tail brush, my medical kit in one, and then like my calming cookies in another, and probably like spare twine and things like that in the other one. So that's what we're gonna do now. Okay, so grooming box and biscuits. This is, so I've got my show basket, then I've got this grooming box that I got from a photo shoot, and in here is all my spare tack. So basically I think I've got a hoof pick in here. Do I have a hoof pick in here? No, we don't. Okay, so I'll put that hoof pick in and I'll find another one for in here. And then just for a brush, I kind of think there's that hoof pick. Right, so basically I never pick out feet at the side of the ring, do I? So the nicer one can go in those drawers. But I had a really nice brush in a recent Gallop and Glory box. There it is. And that's kind of like what I use most day to day. But because this one is clean, I'm going to put that one in the box, and then we just need a hairbrush. But I went to B&M and bought some basic hairbrushes because I find these are best for tails. So, hello tripod. I think, will they go in the top? This is when I find out that this brush doesn't fit. It does. Is it all going to fit though? That's the problem. Cool, although it's tight, I do think I'll actually, yes, I'll actually use that with that being there, because it'll be easier for me to get it out of that than it will for me to walk around to the front. So that's the first one done. Then I'm going to put the medical kit in that one. But I've got to find it. That's all the calming cookies. Where? Aha! Oh, there it is. Right. So in my medical kit, I have got 2 antiseptic sprays. So I'm just going to pack the one. I've then got this wound cream, which is like the only wound cream I can have on Dublin. It's the absorbing silver honey stuff. This is a antibacterial iron nose lotion. Oh, okay, I have that because like if she bashes herself in the trailer in the face, she had a swollen eye once. So that was good. Thermometer, and then I have got some sachets of Butte and some allergy relief and a bandage, because it's always good to have, oh, a pair of rubber gloves, always handy, so that one I'll just put back. I am, while I think of it, going to add to my whiteboard in here to get some vet wrap and something else, but it will come to me later. Right, sorry, I actually put a few things away because the council were hedge cutting and the noise was atrocious and you couldn't hear me. So I will show you what I've done to the tack locker. So it now looks like this. I've still got my treat tub and that's got my calming cookies in there, but then I've got my spare calming cookies and like the human ones. I've then just got my 5-ale and some Bennett's wine because you always need that. Medical kit, and then my little grooming one, so that sits in there. I've got my steps hung up and my spare girth hung up. Oh, and my whip's in the back, and I've put that there for now. Now this still needs fixing. It's on my to-do list. So that's that so far. The sun is actually shining, so the ramp is all drying, and I'm basically tackling all of this. Now what I need to do is actually reduce the amount of stuff I put away. I do not need to have all of this in the trailer, so I've put my saddle pads in this bag because I only ever carry these 3, and I'm going to put them in this box which lives in the back, but I need to reduce some of that. But the idea is that my jackets can now live in here, and it just actually clears up a bit of space because I am going to put down there that box of all the plates and things, but that needs cleaning out. So that's what we'll do next. So this is the box in question. I've just dumped stuff on top of it. Boom. Right. I mean, there's hay in my pan. That's disgusting. Right. Where do I start? Okay, so that box living under there is really handy, and in it we'll keep the hookup cable. The kettle ideally needs to live in there. I think I need to take all this home to wash it. The paper plates I will keep. That all needs to go home to be washed. So let's do the cutlery because I think that's going to need to be washed as well. So I think a bag of stuff to go home is needed. Right, so that's everything I'm going to take home. Now, I'm not going to completely bore you. I'm going to get this put away, and then obviously I will reveal all at the end. However, I do need to throw some out, so let's have a bag of stuff to throw out as well. Right, one of my buys, after seeing Hannah have them, Wizzy Welsh, is I ordered these little lights. Now, do I need batteries and everything for them? How do I open it? Ah. Right, okay. I need AA batteries for every single one. But basically they go red and blue and white, and when you are traveling you are supposed to travel horses with like red light. It was blue light, but it's like red light now. So I'm gonna grab batteries for these and pop these in later on, so watch this space. Okay, so that is it, pretty much done. But before I give you the grand tour, I'm going to get myself some batteries for the light, and I will see you in a second. Boom! I am back, and I'm in my clean trailer, and I've got my lights up. I've got one here, so if I can do it, it will go normal white, so I've got light, and then if I want to travel, that's actually a red light. It doesn't look very red in the camera. That's actually a red light, which is what you're supposed to travel horses in at night time. But it also goes blue, green and blue, which is like other colours you can travel in. Oh, I dug under here. So I've got one above the door and then one in the corner here because I didn't really want one like right in her eye line. So yeah, they're there. And there, that one probably is more like for me to have as a light when I'm tacking up. But yes, right. I will give you a final tour. Right, yeah, so this is the back. That bit's still got to dry. Obviously, that's not perfectly clean, but I've got my spare lead rope, and I've brought my washing off bucket into here now, and then that one sits in the top. That's her drinking bucket, but I couldn't get that out when my saddle was in. The rugs that I'm using every time I travel at the minute, I'm leaving here because I have now put my saddle pads in the back here, so there isn't actually room for the rugs anymore, but they were taking up too much room in the front, so that box just has all the bits and bobs that I always need: rain sheets, spare rugs, spare boots, spare bandages, all of that sort of stuff that I want to take every time but not have to keep packing lives in there. My scoop, obviously, and then down in that gap is the scraper. I'm going to shut that window, and then obviously that's where her hay net goes, and then this is the nice, I mean, it looks cleaner in real life than on camera. The camera is bringing up all the brown staining, and obviously how much of a mother my horse is when I tried travelling her with the partition shut. This is what I use to bungee down that box when we're travelling. My travel head collar, and then we come round to the front, so I have just got all of my plaques and everything on the door, because I haven't really got anywhere else for them to live, and I quite like that they're there. Then into the back, let's start with this. So I've kept it the same, I've just cleaned it all, so my food and everything is in that one. And then in here, I just have all of my mugs and glasses and things like that. Tea, coffee, sugar, hot chocolate. And then, like, I'll put cooking things in there. So I've got, like, my salt and peppers and stuff. This is just all, like, tea towels and my kitchen roll. And then all of this down here is, like, just spare stuff. So flip-flops, tape, pins, towels, paracetamol, and cleaner. And then if I actually get in, this is like my 2 kettles, so the electric one for when I have power, my gas one for when we don't, plates, my actual hookup cable, and then I need to go home and wash most of the stuff that lives in here, like the wooden spoons and stuff like that, but that's where I'm going to keep those now. Then I've sorted this bit out. We can actually see in here now. So I have a folder with all my dressage tests. I have this bag, which is just full of all my numbers. So bridle numbers, back numbers, all lives in there. This is like Dublin's passport and any like show information I'm taking for that show. That's actually some more dressage tests. These are some little boot cleaners that I need to put in my boot bag, but it was tucked away. That's just a jacket bag. When I've got to pack things to go to the ring, I'm using that. Then I have this very nice Fairfax bag that I got from like a day out with them, and I've just put in there because it's the winter. I've got all hats and scarves and everything in there, just because it's winter and it's cold. And then under here we have my boot bag and my hat bag, and I've just, oh yeah, like spare socks are in there. I've taken the spare socks out of my boot bag to make more room, and I've put spare socks in there. This is my spare grooming kit. It just has the basics in it. So we just have like a few spares of everything. My plaiting stuff is still in there, which is pointless because obviously she's not got a mane anymore. Some brushes and some spare stuff. So that's just handy to have. Then I have got my top hat here still. Now I need to find a home for this because this is just concourse stuff. And my top hat, I need a bag for it really. So I'll get round to that. Then I've got my massage pad that lives in here along with my boots and hat that I use for like everyday riding, and my tabard, because that's my stable. This is my trailer. I kind of just use it as storage, so my boots and hat and massage pad are there along with another tripod. Tell me you're a content creator without telling me you're a content creator. Then I've got my grooming kit and tack cleaning box under here. That's my show bath and grooming kit is what I mean, sorry. And then tack cleaner. And then all my show clothes live here because my house is really small and I haven't got room for all my show clothes. So they actually just live in here because I don't wear my show clothes when I'm getting ready for shows. I always get it dirty. So this is the box for the lights, but basically I've got more lights in there. I just need to get more batteries, so that's just staying there for now. And then the Era, I have just like a B&M Era. It's really handy for like hanging your wet hat on or cloths or anything like that. I just use that. I love it. It's really cool. Oh, and I replaced the kitchen roll and I found this Disney one in B&M. So yeah, and then I've just got a coat hook up there, my shopping list and my to-do list and my mirror. So the front of it has been cleaned a little bit, but obviously I am going to have to try and take it somewhere to clean it. I cleaned all of my partition boards and obviously the ramp and the back, as you have seen. And I cleaned that bit. And then that's just the back door. And then I'll show you the finished back. Boo! Oh, so much neater. So my saddle will sit the flap might just sit on top of that. But I've actually got room for my bridles, and this is just going to be a game changer. So I showed you earlier, but my treats and my Carmen cookies are still in the old blue chip box. I just got a quick, easy access grooming tray, my medical stuff, and then I've just got my veil. These basically are padded ears, and when she used to jump indoors, she used to always think that the echo of her hoof prints was someone behind her. So I basically have her one of them. So I just keep it in the trailer in case we're ever indoors and she has like a freak out. And then I got spare bed twine. I use that as a spares drawer, so I might end up with some more stuff in there. And then that is just more Carmen cookies and the like human Carmen cookies and stuff like that for me. And I'll slot that there to get the drawer shut. And then obviously my saddle and my bridle will all go in here. And then if I ever take brushing boots, I tend to put them on the bottom. Now, I do have a water thing here. There's a tank under there. I'm supposed to be able to use this. But when we take the trailer for its service, it's due in January, I'm going to get them to drop the water tank out and fix that, because we haven't actually been able to use that hose since we bought it. And the hose was actually one of the reasons we bought this trailer. So yeah, that is basically the trailer, and all that is coming out. I took a bag of stuff home, and my goal was to empty the trailer so I wasn't carrying as much stuff with me all the time. I just sort of got into the problem of like going, oh, it's fine, it can live in the trailer. Oh, it can live in the trailer. And I get a lot of stuff from Gallop and Glory, and I'm like, oh, I can just live in the trailer. And then I'm just adding weight to the trailer that I don't want to be adding weight to. So yes, we are all ready now because we're going out in it on Sunday, and then we're out in it again on the following Tuesday, and then I'm potentially out in it again before Christmas. So make sure you are subscribed and you continue to watch the videos, because there's lots of good stuff coming, and I will see you next time. Bye.